We are 6:44 left in the first period. Mob currently have a 1-goal lead and are on the Greystone Dental power play. McMillan bodies his man off the puck, and he throws it up to Dyke. Dyke couldn't get a stick on it. The Spartans are back. Spartan with the shot. Costin Hula to save. Rebound. Another save. Steered into the corner. Weigel in on his man. Spartan still with control of it. There's a shot on net. Just over the net. Spartans regain control. Dyke intercepts that pass back to the defenseman. Spartans with it behind the net. They throw it back up to their defense. And they walk it out of the corner. There's a shot on net. And that was deflected by Smith. Spartans with control behind the net. Out front, another shot. Saved by Hulen. That's into the corner with McMillan battling. Puck squirts out to the defenseman. Shot on. Hulen steers that aside. Smith behind the net with Weigel. Up to the half wall. Spartan defenseman pinches in. He throws it back down low. Spartans looking to walk out front. That pass is intercepted and King's away. Broden King out of the zone. And after a long shift, he dumps it. Not quite deep enough, and the Spartans are heading back up ice into the Mob zone. And they throw it in for a change. Natividad with the puck down, moving up throughout the neutral zone. Natividad across the blue line. He takes a hit. Tries to get the puck to Sharma. Or Taylor, rather. Taylor battling with Drew Mitchellmore. Puck is loose. Back to Rodriguez. To Snow, who dumps it in the corner. Puck thrown towards the Spartan net. And they throw it up to the blue line. McDonnell can't keep it in. Snow back. Spartan with control in the Mob zone. McDonnell bodies his man off it, gets the puck up to Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore gets it out to Rodriguez. He's bodied off the puck at the blue line, and the Spartans fire it into the Mob zone. That puck hits a skate, and they regain control. McDonnell over to Snow. That pass doesn't connect. McDonnell poke check, and McDonnell's away. He's got Sharma with him on a 2-on-2. McDonnell is stood up at the blue line and loses control of the puck. Sharma first in, and the Spartans shoot it over the glass. 3:41 remaining in the first period. Mob currently leading 1-0. Rodriguez opened up the scoring on a pass from Drew Mitchellmore. It's Rodriguez's 21st goal of the season. Puck shot all the way down to the Mob zone. Smith gathers it. He goes D to D with McMillan. McMillan makes a move at the blue line and turns back. He turns it over to the Spartans. And the Spartans lose control to Weigel. Weigel moving up the right wing. He gets the red line. He chips it in. Weigel regains control, tries to find Sharma. Sharma up towards the blue line. That pass is turned over and the Spartans are away. It's a 2-on-1. There's a shot on net. Hulen to save, and he's going to hold on as the Spartans outnumbered the Mob on that rush. This is the first of 4 games for the Mob. This is only the second time the Mob has played the Spartans. Spartans won that one 5-4. They'll play again on Sunday. Mob are currently in first place. The Spartan in second. King wins that draw. He's battling with it on the half wall. That puck is corralled by Natividad. He's behind the net. He tries to find Rodriguez. And that pass doesn't connect. Luke Snow up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to go up the middle, but King couldn't handle it. And Mitchellmore has it at the Mob blue line. He tries to find King. That pass is picked off. Natividad, long pass. He hits Rodriguez. Rodriguez is in the speed. There's a shot. That's high over the net. And Mitchellmore and King battle for the puck. Spartans come away with it, though. Spartans through the neutral zone. Smith back. He fans on it. Smith gathers it. He's tripped. There's no call on the play, and play continues. McDonnell and Smith behind the net. Lucas Smith coming away, looking for options. He finds Mitchell Moore. So one-on-one. Mitchell Moore is hit hard at the blue line, and he is down. The ref's hand is in the air, and Mitchell Moore is having a hard time getting up. He gets some assistance from Darby Taylor. Mitchell Moore on his way to the bench. Mob are already down 2 players. Jack McNutt unable to attend this weekend, and Riker Philpott currently serving a 1-game suspension from a major penalty that he took last showcase. Taylor returns after her injury she sustained in Calgary. Currently 2 minutes on the board. Let's see if that changes. Two minutes and 3 seconds left in the first. The Mob are heading to the Greystone Dental power play. It's going to be King with Rodriguez and Taylor up front, with McDonnell and Natividad on defense. Spartan coaches are still questioning the linesman on that play. Doesn't look like that's going to change. It's 2 minutes. Mob looking to extend their lead. King loses that draw, and the Spartans rim it behind their net. McDonnell pinches in. McDonnell pursues the puck. McDonnell walks out. He shoves it in, and it just stays out as Alicio covers that up. King readies himself for the draw. Sticks her down. King wins that draw. It's back to the point with McDonnell. Quickly back to King. King ringside to Natividad. Shot and scores. Natividad with a seeing eye shot walks in from the blue line. It's 2-0 Mob as they score on the Greystone Dental power play. That's Natividad's 6th goal of the season, giving him 22 points. Natividad for King on the Greystone Dental power play. 2-0 Mob. It's a scramble in the neutral zone, and the Spartans dump it in to the Mob zone. Smith behind his own net. He's looking for Sharma at the half wall. Puck is tied up in his skates. He can't get it out. McMillan, he skates it out to Sharma, and he slams it in to the Spartan zone. Alicio to play it, leaves it for his defenseman. Sharma in on the forecheck. McMillan trying to keep the puck in. It squirts out, and the Mob are offside. 1:11 left in the first period. 2-0 Mob. Weigel in to take the draw. Weigel regains control. Sharma finds the loose puck. It's poked off his stick into Weigel's feet. Weigel pokes it down low, and Sharma tries to go back to the defense, and it's picked off, and the Spartans are away. It's a 2-on-1 with Weigel back checking. Spartan shot. He doesn't get much on it. It doesn't fool Hewlin, and Hewlin covers it up for a whistle. Costin Hewlin getting the start tonight for the Mob. He's currently got 13 wins, 1 loss, and a .314 goals against average. Face off to the left of Hewlin. Taylor in to take the draw. She loses it, and the Spartans have control at the Mob blue line. They go D to D. They try and throw it out in front. That hits a skate. And it's McDonnell trying to poke it, but he misses it. The Spartans are away. They try to throw it out in front. McDonnell breaks that up. Hocko misplays that, and the Spartans get a shot off. That misses the net. Spartans with control in the Mob zone. That play is broken up by Taylor and it can't get out. Hulin pokes the puck around the net to Snow in the corner. Snow up to Taylor. It's a 2-on-1. She's got Rodriguez with him. Taylor shot and saved by Alicio. He had to double check. He doesn't know where the puck went. 3.4 seconds left in the first period. Mob winning 2-0. And the refs are going to blow the whistle to end the first period as the scorekeepers did not start the clock. Mob lead 2-0. 13 shots on the Spartan goalies. Spartans with 12 on Hulin. Mob had a successful last showcase in Calgary, going 4-0, outscoring their opponents with 40 goals for and only 10 against. Leading the way for the Mob last game against the Rebels was Adam McMillan with a goal and an assist. Phil Pott with a goal and an assist for 2 points. He currently leads the team and the league with 102 points. Phil Pott currently serving a 1-game suspension. He'll be back tomorrow. Affiliate Deegan Shepard chipped in with a goal and an assist. Broden King with a goal last game. And Mason McDonnell scored his 14th goal of the season last game. Second period about to begin. This second period is brought to you by Legacy Geomatics. Stefan and his crew have been a long-time supporter of HSL hockey and are very generous donators of the Mob hockey program. It looks like Mitchell Moore is okay to go. He goes to the right wing with King and Rodriguez on the left. King tries to push it forward, but the Spartans win the draw. McDonnell chips it up to Mitchell Moore. He takes a bump. And the Spartans chip it into the Mob zone. Natividad, he stops in his zone up to Rodriguez. He goes cross ice and finds Mitchell Moore. It's Mitchell Moore and King on a 2-on-1. Mitchell Moore slides it over to King. King was on his backhand, just out of his reach. That shot misses. Rodriguez picks up the puck in the middle, but it bounces off his stick, and the Spartans are away on a 3-on-2. That puck is ricocheted onto Hulin. He can't control it. Play continues in the Mob zone. Spartans throw the puck on net. Hulin steers that aside. And McDonnell throws it over to Mitchell Moore. Mitchell Moore gets it out, but the Spartans regain control. They flip it back in. King gathers it. McDonnell heading up ice. He flips it off the boards a little bit too hard. And it's an icing call for the Mob. King in to take the draw. He wins it back. Natividad gathers it, throws it up the wall to Rodriguez. It's Mitchell Moore up to Rodriguez. That play just tipped by the Spartans. Alicia, with no choice, has to reach out and cover it with Rodriguez bearing down. 18:41 remaining in the second period. Mob currently winning 2-0. Weigel in to take the draw. He's got Sharma and Dyke with him. Over to Dyke. Dyke can't handle it. Spartans with control behind their own net. One touch pass, and the Spartans are away. With Smith and McMillan back. Spartans try a shot on net. That's deflected by McMillan. The Spartans walk out. Here comes a shot. Hulin gets the pad on that, steers it into the corner. It's Weigel and McMillan battling in the corner. That puck comes to Hulin, and he's going to hold on for a whistle. Marvel able to change after that icing. It's Taylor, Hocko, and King stepping onto the ice with Natividad and Snow. King loses the draw to the Spartans. Spartans go D to D. Shot from tipped. It doesn't fool Hulin. He makes the save. Top shot from the point. That's tipped as well. And Hulin closes the 5-hole and keeps it out. Spartan with some pressure here to start off the second period. That's their 18th shot they fired on net. Still 2-0 Mob. King. He wins the draw to Snow. King plays it behind the net to Natividad. Natividad looking up the ice. He's going to go over to Snow. Snow is going to fire it over to Hocko. He can't handle it, and the Spartans with control in the neutral zone. Natividad off the boards to Hocko. Spartan player strips him of the puck. Spartans are D to D. It's a puck in the neutral zone. Taylor flips it out to the neutral zone where the Spartans still have control. Spartans across the Bob blue line, chip it into the corner. Natividad's in to body his man. King offers support, and Hocko comes away with it but can't handle the puck. Hocko regains control and fires it in. He's going off for a change. Taylor in on the forecheck. Spartans up to the Mob blue line. Weigel tries to pick that off. He just misses. And the Spartans are away. McMillan, rather. And McDonnell on defense. McDonnell picks up the puck behind the Mob's net. Over to Rodriguez on the half wall. Leaves it for McMillan. They can't get it out. It's Mitchellmore. He corrals it. Mitchellmore's away. He beats one player. It's a 2-on-1. Mitchellmore in. Shot. And saved by Alicio. Great scoring opportunity by Mitchellmore. Drew Mitchellmore up from the 314 Mob team. Drew was an original member and played as an underage or the very first season of the Mob joining the HSL. Great to see him back with the team. Rodriguez with control. Up to McMillan. Back to Rodriguez. Down to Mitchellmore. He tries to find Rodriguez, but that puck hits a skate. Spartans trying to get out of their own zone, and they can't. Rodriguez hard in on the forecheck. Over to Mitchellmore. Or Weigel, rather. That shot's wide. Spartans up in the middle. They can't handle that pass, and McMillan gathers it to Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore beats one man, but he loses control of the puck. And the Spartans dump it back into the Mob zone. McDonnell's in a foot race for it. He wins it. Chips it up to Weigel. Weigel to Mitchellmore. And that puck doesn't leave the zone. It's Mitchellmore over to Weigel. Weigel in on one-on-one. That puck was poked off his stick. And the Spartans are away with it into the Mob zone. Here comes a shot. It goes off Hulin's glove. Spartans regain the rebound. They throw it back out front. Hulin with the poke check over to Sharma. Sharma, that puck is stripped off his stick. And King pokes it. Sharma battling the puck in the Mob zone. Finally gets it out. Smith up to Sharma. King throws it over to Dyke. Deep in the Spartan zone. Back to King behind the net. He's hooked and bodied off the puck. Play continues. Snow pinches in and keeps that in. Sharma tries to fight King, but that pass doesn't connect, and the Spartans are away 3-on-2. They're going to dump it in. Hulin loves it, and he's going to hold on for a whistle. 14:34 left in the second period. Rodriguez opened the scoring. There's a shot, the rebound rather, with Mitchellmore with an assist. Natividad with the second goal assist to Broden King. Weigel loses that draw. Spartans have control at their blue line. Shot on net. It's tipped in front again. The rebound is there. The Spartans find it and fire it. And they miss wide. Spartans at the mob blue line. D to D. Paco out. Puck is thrown in the mob zone. Natividad bodies his man off the puck, and the mob come away. They get as far as the red line, and the Spartans send it back in the zone. McMillan with the puck. Back behind the net to Natividad. That's turned over. Spartans with control behind the goal line. Back out to the defenseman. Shot. Tipped. High and wide. McMillan loses control, and the Spartans battle on the half wall. Spartans come away with it. Here comes a shot. That's a save by Hulin. No rebound as he holds on for a whistle, and the mob are going to change up all 5 players. King, Mitchell, Moore, and Rodriguez up front with Smith and McDonnell. Scramble in the dot after the faceoff, and Spartans come away with it. That puck ends up on Hulin's crease, and he steers it aside to Mitchell Moore. Mitchell Moore throws it up. It doesn't connect with any mob player, and the Spartans are back on the attack. He's got a step on King, or Smith rather. That shot hits Hulin in the head. In the corner, Spartans with control. Back to their defense. He fakes a shot. Another tip. It's a high stick. Hulin holds on anyway. Spartan currently leading in shots, 24 to the Mob 16. Mob currently have a 2-goal lead. King wins that draw back, and King is away with it. One touch to Rodriguez, and Mitchell Moore in the neutral zone looking for King. And that play is picked off by the Spartans. Spartans attacking the mob zone. In on Smith. Smith. He's got the puck on the half wall. Lost in his skates. Open in the mob zone. And Mitchell Moore comes away with it. He's bodied off the puck. And that puck is cleared. Spartans control in the neutral zone. They elect to dump it in. Smith loves that. He throws it to Rodriguez. He can't handle that puck. And the Spartans on the attack once again. McDonnell with it. McDonnell battling 2 Spartan players. McDonnell comes away with it. He's got Mitchell Moore with him. McDonnell across the blue line. There's a long shot. And that's stopped by Alicio. Dyke behind the net. Dyke takes a tumble, but he gets the puck to Taylor, to Snow. And his shot is blocked. Spartans through the neutral zone with speed. Snow back. Spartans try and throw it in front. It's off the Natividad stick. And Spartans regain control. Here's a long shot from the blue line. Hulin gloves that and holds on for the whistle. 11:32 left in the second period. 2-0. Mob leading. Goals by Rodriguez and Natividad. Mob win the draw. Hulin, seeing Spartan on the forecheck, jumps out of his crease and he's going to cover it, and they'll do it again. Weigel in for the draw. He wins it again. And it's Hocko trying to get it out. That play is kept alive in the mob zone with Spartans control behind it. Out front, a broken stick. He doesn't get much on it, and Natividad's away. Natividad, he's got Rodriguez on the left side to Hocko. Goes to elect to dump it in. Face-off will be to the right of Alicio. Weigel sticks her down. Scramble draw. The Spartans are going to end up in control. Hocko bodies his man. And the Spartans are going to flip it out into the neutral zone where Smith gathers it. Smith almost mishandles it. Weigel overskates it, but Rodriguez picks it up. He's bodied off the puck, and the puck clears the zone. And as the Spartans try and chip it in, it ends up in their bench. 10:42 left in the second period. 2-0 Mob. King, Sharma, and Mitchellmore. McMillan and Smith. King loses that draw, and the Spartans have it at center ice. Spartans attacking in the Mob zone. They dump it in. McMillan first to the puck. McMillan over to Mitchellmore on the half wall. Back to King. King over to Sharma. Sharma into the Spartan zone. He looks for King. King is going to get a shot. It's on target, and Alicio elects for a whistle. Spartan win the draw. Back to Snow. Snow at the blue line. He goes low to King. King cycles that down to Sharma. Sharma's battling behind the net with Mitchell offering support. Sharma still has the puck with two Spartans hanging all over him. Sharma finally trips the McMillan. Macdonell over to Snow. That shot misses. Mitchellmore behind the net. He tries to throw it out in front. It's stopped by the Spartans. And the Spartans are away. It's going to be a one-on-one. Snow. There's a shot. That misses. Play continues up near the Mob blue line. Spartans back down low. That pass doesn't connect. It's Mitchellmore over to King. King takes a bump. Sharma has it. He tries to find Mitchellmore. He overskates the puck. And the Spartans come away with it. Spartan. There's another shot that misses. Rebound. Shot on net, and Hulin is going to stop that. And it's going to be a face-off in the Mob zone. Weigel in to take the draw. Weigel wins that back to McMillan. McMillan plays it behind the net to Natividad. He rims it around for Hocko. Hocko tries to chip it past his man, and the defenseman pinches in and keeps the puck in the Mob zone. McMillan behind the net. Turns it over, but Natividad breaks that up. Natividad loses control on the half wall, and Spartans still have control. Taylor overgates that puck. Spartans have it at the blue line. There's a shot, and it's tipped in front, and the Spartans score. Mob had an opportunity to get it out. They couldn't get it out. Spartans go D to D. And with that deflection, it's a 2-1 game. 8:37 left in the second period. Spartans cut the lead in half. Mob still winning 2-1. King in to take the draw at center ice. Lineman wants a new Spartan centerman. It's a scramble. The Spartans end up winning it. They try and get a pass up to their winger. That's intercepted. Mitchellmore chips it into the Spartan zone. Mitchellmore throws it in the corner. Rodriguez, he's first in a forecheck. And the Spartans are away with it. Macdonell back in the quarter. King in to help. That puck squirts to Rodriguez. He gets up to Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore across the blue line. Mitchellmore shot. That goes off the Spartan skates. Mitchellmore with the puck again. He tries to find Rodriguez out in front. Macdonell has it at the blue line. He goes down low to King. King tries to walk around his man. It's poked off his stick, and the Spartans come away, and they're into the Mob zone. Macdonell battling Spartan behind the goal line. King with control over to Macdonell. Up to Mitchellmore. Drew Mitchellmore in by himself. Mitchellmore, he gets a shot off. That doesn't miss by much. But the Spartans have the control of the puck. Dyke bodies his man at the half wall. Snow keeps that puck in. Over to Weigel. He's got Dyke down low. There's a long shot that hits Dyke in front and goes right to the Spartans. The Spartans throw it deep into the mob zone. But they'll be called for icing. 7:08 left in the second period. Shots are 27-19 in favor of the Spartans. Weigel wins that draw to Hocko. Hocko, he's trying to freeze it on the half wall. Comes up to Snow. Snow throws it back deep in the Spartan zone. Dyke behind the net. Spartans come away with it. There's Snow once again, pinching in. He keeps the puck deep in the Spartan zone. Spartans are going to try the other side. And they try and throw it up the middle. It's Weigel. He picks that off to Hocko. Hocko throws it on net. He's going to go for a change. Weigel in on the forecheck. Weigel walked out. Over to Sharma. Sharma on the backhand. The puck is loose. And it is covered up by Alicio with a pile of players in the crease. Good scoring opportunity there by Weigel and Sharma. That all started by an aggressive forecheck by Maverick Weigel. It's going to be Taylor centering King and Rodriguez. Or Sharma, rather. There's a shot from the point that hits Sharma in the back of the leg. He's in some discomfort and he hobbles off the ice. McMillan with the puck in his own zone. He goes behind the net to McDonnell. He gets it up to King. King turns it over. And the Spartans are away. Spartans, shot, scores. Another mob turnover and another Spartan goal. The Spartans have responded with 2 goals in the second period. It's a 2-2 hockey game. And just like that, the Spartans are back in it. Mob had a chance to clear it. They couldn't, and the Spartans made them pay once again. It's King to take the draw at center ice. He's got Rodriguez and Mitchellmore up front. Spartans win the draw, and they're away through the neutral zone. Spartans, they're in. Shot. Great save, Hulen. King with the rebound. Over to Rodriguez. Back down low. Natividad overskates that. And the Spartans have the puck in the mob zone. Smith regains control. It's Smith through the neutral zone. He's going to dump it in. Alicio out to stop it. And the Spartans break out of their own zone. Spartans enter the mob zone. There's a shot. It's deflected up into Smith's glove. And Mitchellmore has it. Mitchellmore through the neutral zone. Mitchellmore around his man. He's got Dyke with him. Mitchellmore shot from a sharp angle is steered aside by Alicio. And the Spartans are back on a 2-on-1. Over. And the Spartan player couldn't handle it on that 2-on-1. They do have control. They go rink wide, looking for a backdoor play. That's just out of the reach of the Spartan. Spartan still with control. Puts it behind the mob net. McMillan first on it. He reverses it to Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore is going to flip it into the neutral zone, and Weigel is going to chase it down. Weigel in on the forecheck. Spartans regain control behind their own net. Weigel turns the puck over, and he almost had a great scoring opportunity. Taylor in on the forecheck for Weigel. And the Spartans are going to break out of their own zone. Weigel still disrupting in the neutral zone. He's got it once again to Hocko. Weigel to Hocko. Hocko delays. He throws it back to McMillan. McMillan shot from the point. That doesn't find its way through. And the Spartans have control, and they break it out of their own zone. McMillan got his stick on it. Hocko turns that over. Back to the Spartan defense, and there's a shot. It's deflected off Hocko's stick into the corner. Taylor first on it. She's bodied off the puck. McMillan comes in, and the Spartans out of the zone. There's a shot, and it's saved by Hulin. Another shot blocked by McMillan, and Hulin is going to hold on for a whistle. Couple great scoring chances there for the Spartans. 3:21 left in the second period. Score is tied, 2 goals apiece. King out to take the draw, deep in the mob zone to the left of Hulin. King wins the draw to Rodriguez. Rodriguez can't quite corral the puck, and the Spartans throw it back into the mob zone. It's McDonnell behind the net. McDonnell is going to flick it off the glass. Rodriguez is battling with McDonnell, and the Spartans are away with it. He walks around to Tividad, but there was no one home for that pass. Spartans are going to slam it back into the mob zone. Hulin, he's out to stop it. He leaves it for McMillan, or McDonnell rather, over to Tividad. He looks for Mitchell more in the neutral zone. Up to King. King delays, looking for the trailer. It's Mitchell more. He can't handle that pass. And the mob regroup. Spartan enter the mob zone. There's a shot. And it's saved by Hulin. That's their 30th shot of the game. .20 left in the second period. Score is tied, 2 goals apiece. It's going to be Weigel in to take the draw for the mob. Weigel loses that draw. The Spartans get it to their D. They try and go D to D. It's picked off by Taylor. Taylor enters the Spartan zone. Taylor looking for help. She goes behind the net. Taylor with it. She looks for Smith. She gets it to Smith. Smith shot on net. That doesn't find his stick. And the Spartans are away. It's a 2-on-1 with Smith back. There's a shot. That's just out of the reach of the Spartan player. But they have control deep in the mob zone. Weigel and McMillan. Weigel has it. He tries to find Hocko. That doesn't connect. There's a shot from the point. That's high and wide. Weigel with it on the half wall. Spartan throw it back on net. Smith regains control. Smith looking for Taylor. It's her skate, and I'm putting her back. Spartan with control behind the net. Spartans go back to their D. It's dumped into the mob zone, and Hocko takes a hit. Puck squirts loose to Hocko. Hocko tries one swipe at it. He can't get it out. Weigel overskates it. And the Spartans have control. Back to their defense. Here's a shot. Saved by Hulin. Rebounds in front. And Weigel corrals that. Weigel tries to chop it by one defender, two defender. He finally gets it out. The Spartans are going to regroup. That pass misses. Smith looks for Weigel. Spartan shot. Glove save. Hulin. And he's going to hold on for a whistle with 31 seconds remaining in the second period. Close game between the first place Mob and the second place Spartan. In the standings, this is the last showcase for each team. They'll play the Spartan again on Sunday. King in to take the draw. Spartans have it at the blue line. There's a shot on and another glove save by Hulin. He's been fairly busy this second period. Spartan currently have 35 shots to the Mob 23. King in to take the draw. Spartans win it. They get it back to their defense. There's another shot. It's tipped, and it's wide. King over to Rodriguez. He's got Sharma streaking up through the neutral zone. Sharma can't handle the pass. And with 10 seconds left, he tries to get deep. Spartans fire it back out. Snow over to McDonnell. Back to Snow. And that's going to do it for the second period. The Spartan answer with 2 goals to tie the game. And after 2 periods of play, it is Spartan 2, Mob 2. Both teams will head in to the dressing room. The Zamboni cleans the ice. We'll be back momentarily for the third period, brought to you by Second Cup. Second Cup located in McDonald Island Park. Yeah. Good afternoon, Mob Hockey fans. We're moments away from the third period. Third period brought to you by Second Cup. 2-2. Mob versus Spartans. Mob came out with 2 early goals, and the Spartans responded with 2 in the second. 6 are down, and we are underway. Mob win the draw. McMillan, he tries to go in wide. The pass is picked off. Rodriguez comes down to help. He's looking for Taylor. That's out of her reach. Taylor in on the forecheck. Rodriguez comes in, pushes it behind the Spartan zone. Spartan net, rather. And the Spartans have control at the half wall. Spartan up the middle. That pass just out of their reach. It goes deep into the mob zone, and McDonnell fires it up. He's looking for Rodriguez, but the Spartans pick it off. Mitchell Moore to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets his shot off, and Alicio holds on. Face off will be to the right of Alicio. Weigel in to take the draw. Weigel wins it back to Snow. He overskates it, but Smith gathers it up. Smith to King. King shoots it on net. That's turned aside. And the Spartans break it out of their own zone. They can't control it. And Smith has it. Smith up to King. King hits Rodriguez and Natividad. Natividad gets a shot on. It's stopped by Alicio. King back to Smith. Smith shoots it wide. Natividad gets the rebound to Snow. Snow back down low to Natividad. Weigel comes in to help, and the Spartans ice the puck. It'll be a face-off to the right of Alicio. Good start for the Mob. Getting a couple early shots. Spartans still lead in shots, 36-27. Sharma in to take the draw. It's a scramble. The puck will coming in to help, but Sharma ends up with it. Sharma goes to back to McDonnell. McDonnell fires it, and Alicio gloves it and holds on for the whistle. Sharma's got Dyke on the left and Huckle on the right, with McDonnell and McMillan on defense. Sharma in to take the draw. He wins it over to Huckle. Sharma back to McDonnell, and he elects to dump it deep in the zone. Dyke, he's first in on the puck. And the Spartans try and clear it, but Sharma has that picked off. Sharma behind the net, throws it out in front. Dyke with the rebound, and he scores. Jackson Dyke gives the Mob a 1-goal lead. It's 3-2 Mob. Sharma had the puck in the corner. He was looking for Dyke. He threw it on net, and Dyke was there to put in the rebound. Spartan win the draw and get it deep into the Mob zone. It's McDonnell behind his own net. Up to Dyke. He's got Sharma in the middle. He finds Sharma. Sharma's in by himself as his line mates are going for a change. Sharma still with it. He's got control down low. And he's finally pushed off the puck. And Sharma's going to go for a change. Spartans are away through the neutral zone. Here comes a long shot. It's blockered by Hulen. McMillan picks up the rebound, and he's away out of the Mob zone. McMillan gets to the red line, and he sends it deep into the Spartan zone. There's a turnover caused by Rodriguez. But the Spartans regain control. Spartans shot, saved by Hulen. Taylor can't handle that, and the Spartans send it back down into the Mob zone. Snow up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it out to Taylor. Taylor crosses the Spartan red line, blue line rather, to Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore's in. He takes a shot as he's falling. And he's turned aside by Licio. Smith keeps that one in. Over to Natividad. Natividad finds Snow. Luke Snow from the point. There's a shot. It's blocked by the Spartans. And they clear the zone. Smith with the puck in his own zone. Goes up to Natividad. Natividad. He beats two men. He's crossing the blue line and he sends it deep into the Spartan zone. Weigel gets a stick on that. But the Spartans are away. Weigel, first back. He takes a bump. McEnroe. He's trying to go high off the glass. There's a whistle on the play. And it looks like a penalty against the Spartan. And the Mob are back on the Greystone Dental power play. Mob currently have one goal. They opened the game with a goal on the power play. That was Rodriguez from Mitchellmore. Mob win the draw. McMillan at the point. He's walking in. McMillan. He has it behind the Spartan goal. McMillan with it. He's looking for someone up front. Tries to get it to Rodriguez. He tries to jab it in and they score. Great patience by Adam McMillan as he carried that puck all the way from the blue line into the corner behind the net. And he found Rodriguez. Rodriguez had one attempt at it, and Mitchellmore was there to tap in the rebound. It's 4-2 Mob. That's a Greystone Dental power play goal. Sharma looking for Dyke. Dyke and Sharma in on 2-on-1. Dyke and Sharma, it's off his skates. He can't handle that pass. And the Spartans move up the ice. That pass out of the Spartan reach. McMillan bumps his man. And the Spartans have it at the point. They throw it on net. It's deflected. Poulin elects to jump up and catch it. And hold on for a whistle. Mob win the zone. Win the face-off of their zone. It's picked off by Natividad. He's got King with him. King with a shot. That goes just wide. Snow pinches in. He takes a bump, and the Spartans are away, and they don't get very far as Weigel intercepts that. Spartans with control in their own zone. They're up through the neutral zone. That pass is picked off by King. Into Smith from Natividad. He turns back, and the Mob have control. They're going D to D. Luke Snow finds Weigel up the middle. Weigel over to King. King shoots. Alicio lost his stick. That play is picked off by Rodriguez. Alicio still without a stick. Back to the point with Snow. Snow throws it back behind the net to Rodriguez. He can't handle it. And Taylor picks it up. Over to Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore behind the net. He's looking for Rodriguez. He finds it. It's off the crossbar. And the Spartans try and dump it out. Snow keeps it in. Snow is looking for Mitchellmore. Snow again keeps it in. And the Mob have the Spartan hemmed in their own zone. Rodriguez to Taylor. She tries to get it down deep. And the Spartans finally clear the zone. McMillan with the puck over to McDonnell. McDonnell through the neutral zone. McDonnell still with it. He's going to flip it on net. Alicio still without a stick, can't control it. McMillan slams it back down low for Taylor. Dyke turnover at the blue line, and the Spartans are away with Hucko, the only defender back. McMillan with the puck behind the net. McMillan behind the net. He's looking for Dyke. Dyke with it. One touch pass to Sharma. And the Mob are away. Sharma flips it into the Spartan zone. Hocko misses his man. And the Spartans break it out of their own zone. It's a 2-on-2. He tries to shovel that, but it's hit escape. Spartans at their own blue line. Looking for a pass out front. It doesn't connect. Snow in. Sharma battling behind the net. Spartans with control. Back out to their defense. Throws it on net. Turned aside by Hulen. Spartans with a shot. That goes wide. Dyke battling. He can't get it out. Smith behind his net. Up to Hucko. Hucko looking for Dyke. Dyke was going for a change. Sharma gets the puck. Sharma turns it over. It's up the middle. Spartan shot. It's wide. And Snow. Up to King. King through the neutral zone. His line mates are off on a change. He dumps it in. And it's Natividad and King in the corner. Natividad. Puck is loose. Back to McMillan. McMillan's going to throw it back down low. King can't handle that, and the Spartans are going to fire it off the glass. It's not out. McMillan keeps it in. Weigel down low to King. That pass just misses. King dumps it behind the net to Natividad. McDonnell in to help. And the Spartans come away with it. It's a one-on-one with McMillan. McMillan angles his man. He doesn't have many options, and he throws it deep into the Mob zone. McDonnell flips it up. It's picked off. Spartans. There's a shot and save by Hulen, and he's going to hold on for a whistle. Well, the Mobs complete their line change. 4-2 Mob. 11:07 left in the third period. Taylor out to take the draw to the left of Hulen. Taylor wins the draw. McMillan plays it behind his net to McDonnell. McDonnell to Mitchellmore. His pass is picked off, and the Spartans get a shot on net. There's the rebound out in front. What a sprawling save by Hulen. He's still down. There's another shot as Hulen on his knees deflects it over the net. Spartans with it in the corner. That pass is picked off. It squirts out in front, and the Mob regain control. Rodriguez down the left wing. Rodriguez to Mitchellmore. It's tapped off his stick. Mitchellmore bumps his man. He's looking for Taylor out in front. There's a nifty pass between the legs by the Spartans, and it's a one-on-one with Snow back. There's a shot blocked by Snow. Snow into the corner, up to Taylor. Taylor tries to go by Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore can't handle that pass. Dyke with it in the neutral zone. Dyke looking to turn it back to his defenseman, and the Spartans are a step offside. 10 minutes, 3 seconds left in the third period. 4-2 Mob lead. Sharma in to take the draw. Sharma loses it, and the puck gets back into the Spartan zone. Spartans D to D. Can't handle that pass. Snow has it. He plays it up to Dyke. Dyke leaves it for Sharma. Sharma to Hucko. And the Mob are going to be called for a hand pass as they enter the Spartan zone. Face-off will come out of the Spartan zone. It's Sharma, Dyke, and Hucko up front with McMillan and McDonnell on defense. Spartans win that draw. They go D to D. And Spartan can't handle that puck in the neutral zone. McDonnell falls. Sharma comes in, gathers it. He throws it back to McMillan. McMillan to Dyke. He goes back down low to McMillan. Behind the net to McDonnell. McDonnell up to Hucko. Hucko's away. Hucko's looking for Dyke. There's a turnover. Dyke, shot, save, rebounds there. Alicio makes the save, and the Spartans clear the rebound. Spartans are going to dump it in. It's going to be Snow picking up the puck behind the net. Luke Snow, cross ice. That pass is picked off. Spartans get a shot off. Hulen stops the backhand, and he's going to hold on for a whistle. Luke Snow was looking for his winger, but it was picked off by the Spartans, and they get another scoring opportunity. It's a scramble draw deep in the mob zone. Puck is loose. It eventually ends up on Weigel's stick. He dumps it out into the neutral zone. Natividad in on the forecheck. Snow keeps that puck in. Mob have to clear the zone. Puck eventually cleared. There's a long shot and a glove save by Hulen. And he holds on for a whistle. 8:25 left in the third period. Mob currently lead by 2. 4-2. There's a quick shot by the Spartan. That doesn't find the net. It's King. King tries to go off the glass, but the Spartans keep it in. Mob can't clear it. There's a shot. That goes wide. Out to the Spartan defense. They go D to D. Spartan with another shot. It's in front. It's loose. And it's eventually covered up by Hulen. That's his 45th save of the game. Mob currently have 34 shots on the Spartan. Taylor in to take the draw. Taylor wins the draw to McMillan. He goes behind the net to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to chip it out, but it's kept in by the Spartan. Spartans come away with it. They try and center it. The puck is loose. Spartans regain control. There's a shot. It doesn't get through. And it ends up back to the Spartan defenseman. They throw it back down low. Spartans with control. Back out to their defense. The puck clears the zone. And the Spartans, as they try and enter the zone, go offside. 7:36 remaining in the third period. 4-2 Mob. And the Spartans, as they try and enter the zone, get called for a hand pass off the faceoff. They do it again, just on the other side. It's going to be Taylor, Rodriguez, and Drew Mitchell-Moore. Smith and Snow on defense. Taylor going to take the draw. Spartan win the draw. D to D. There's a pass up the middle. It doesn't connect. Snow over to Smith. One touch to Rodriguez. And he elects to throw it back down to Snow. Luke Snow up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez through the neutral zone. He's going to chip it in and go for a James. Drew Mitchell-Moore on the forecheck. He tries to body his man, but the Spartans come away with it. It's a 2-on-2. McMillan. And Taylor with the back check gets a stick on that. Up to Dyke. He tries to go for a one-touch pass. It doesn't find Taylor. Actonel tries to skate it out. That's taken off his stick. And the Spartans have control. Back to their defense. There's a shot on and a block by Taylor. Dyke chips it past one man. It doesn't get out. He takes a slash to the gloves. And Dyke looks like he's in some discomfort. McMillan. He's going to carry the puck in. He's got one man to beat. McMillan from a sharp angle shoots. And Alicio hangs on. The puck goes in the net, but the ref has said he had already blown the whistle. Here's Dykes okay. He's going to stay out on the left wing. With Sharma and EJ Hocko on the right wing. Sharma aim to take the draw. Spartans win the draw. They try and go up the middle. On Hocko's stick, he fires it on net, and that's glove down. Play continues. Hocko. He's looking for Sharma. Sharma in the middle. Shot. That didn't miss by much. Spartans. They're going to break it out. Spartans. Reaches out and poke checks that. Hocko. He's going to elect to dump it in to Alicio. Spartans with control behind their own net. They're looking for that stretch pass. There it is. And it's just out of the reach of the Spartan player. That's going to be an icing call. Face-off will come back to the Spartan zone. 5:41 left in the third period rather. Mob currently leading 4-2. Weigel in to take the draw. Weigel wins the draw. Back to Smith. Smith dumps it down to King. King can't handle it. The Spartans throw it behind their own net. They flip it up. It gets past Snow. But King's back. King can't handle that. And the Spartans have it in the mob zone. Lucas Smith. Lucas Smith up to King. King to Weigel. Weigel gets it in past one defender. Weigel still pursuing the puck deep in the Spartan zone. Mitchellmore almost had that picked off. McDonnell is going to slam it back in. McDonnell battling in the neutral zone. Rodriguez there to help. Mitchellmore also there. And the Spartans come away with it, but it's poked off their stick by Taylor. McDonnell over to McMillan. That pass is picked off. The Spartans try and center it. And it's broken up. McDonnell to Mitchellmore. He can't handle that pass. It's turned over. Rodriguez is in. Rodriguez on the backhand. He's hauled down. He gets the shot off. No call on the play. .427 left. 4-2 for the Mob. Good opportunity by Liam Rodriguez, as he had a Spartan player draped all over his back. He still got the shot away, but Alicio with the save. Taylor in to take the face-off. Spartans win the draw. They go D to D. Rodriguez nearly picked that off. Snow tries to keep it in, overskates the puck. Rodriguez back to Smith. Smith behind his own net. He rims it around for Mitchellmore. Mitchellmore to Taylor. Taylor up to Rodriguez through the neutral zone. He's going to dump it in and go for a change. Taylor in on the forecheck. Smith tries to keep that in, as does Hocko, but it eventually comes out, and the Spartans have it. Sharma just offside. There's 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third. It's a 2-goal lead for the Mob, 4-2. Sharma in to take the draw. With Dyke and Hocko. Sharma wins the draw back. Spartan with the puck in their own zone. They go D to D. They're looking for a pass up the middle, and they find it. Spartans are away. Spartans with control. They're looking to center that, and Sharma picks it off. McDonnell takes his man out in the corner. That puck is turned over. The Spartans are in. Hocko applying pressure from the back. And Spartans still have control behind the net. They're looking for a center pass. It's picked off. McDonnell, he's going to flip it. And the linesman is going to say no icing. I believe that hit the Spartans defender's stick. The Spartans look to break out, and they do. McDonnell takes out a Spartan player and King. Sharma to Dyke in his own zone. That puck is taken off his stick, back to their point. Spartan, there's a shot and a goal. 4-3. Spartan answer with a goal in the third 2:43 left in the third. It's a 1-goal game. It's Weigel, King, and Natividad up front. Snow, he plays that out to Natividad. Natividad goes back to Snow. Mob can't get it out. There's another attempt. It's still in. Spartan. They have control deep in the Mob zone. They fire it on net. Hulin steers that aside, and the Spartan goalie comes to the bench. Spartan with an extra attacker. 2:13 left in the third. Weigel can't get it out. Spartan with control at the half wall. Spartan go D to D. There's a shot on. A rebound is there. It's cleared by the Mob. Natividad to King. King's away. King's going to have a shot at the open net. He just misses. And the Spartan regroup in their own end. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Spartan try for that stretch pass. It doesn't connect. And it's icing. 1:45 left in the third. Alicia will come back to the net. We'll have 5-on-5 hockey. Taylor in to take the draw. He wins it over to Rodriguez. Back to McDonnell. He tries a shot and whiffs on it. And the Spartans chip it out to the neutral zone. Mitchellmore back to McMillan. McMillan flips it out into the Spartans, into the neutral zone. The Spartans attack across the Mob blue line. There goes Alicio for the extra attacker. It's 6-on-5. Spartans from the point. There's a shot. It doesn't get through. Doesn't get out. Another shot blocked by McDonnell. Back to the point. 1:10 left in regulation time. Spartans with it. There's a shot. It doesn't get through. Mitchellmore tries to clear. He doesn't. Mitchellmore once again. He's going to fire it down the ice. And it's going to be icing on the Mob with 53 seconds left in the third period. It's 4-3 Mob. The Spartans have pulled their goalie for the extra attacker. Mob need to make sure they get the puck out when they have a chance. They've given up a number of goals on pucks that should have cleared the zone, but haven't. We got a timeout called by the Spartans. 53 seconds left. This is an important game for the Mob as they're currently sitting in first place. Spartan just behind them in second place. Only the second time this whole season that the Mob and Spartan have faced off. The Spartans took game one, 5-4. We'll see if the Mob can hold on for 53 seconds. It's going to be Taylor, Rodriguez, and Mitchellmore up front. Taylor loses the draw. Rodriguez gets a stick on it and clears the zone. Spartan go rink wide. They try and throw it in the middle. Taylor gets a stick on it. Rodriguez goes up the wall. Can't find Taylor. 34 seconds left. Back to the point. Spartans go D to D. Here comes a shot. It's a save by Hulin. Steered into the corner. Back up to the Spartan defender. He can't hold the zone. They're regrouping. Spartans attack. Here's another shot. That's gloved down by Hulin. 15 seconds left in the third. 4-3 Mob. Taylor's going to stay out. Rodriguez. Weigel up front with Smith and Snow on defense. 14.7 seconds. 14.7 seconds left. Spartan win the draw. He's going to walk out in front. That shot didn't miss by much. Spartan. There's another shot. That's deflected. 5 seconds left. They throw it. Taylor gets a shot. One more shot, and the Mob hold on to win for a 4-3 victory. 4-3 Mob, your final score. Liam Rodriguez opened the scoring on the power play. Malachi Natividad with the second goal. Jackson Dyke, the third goal. And Drew Mitchellmore up from the 2014s, filling in for the suspended Phil Pott with the fourth goal. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow morning.